year, Sir Topham Hatt and his grandson, Stephen, have an annual fishing trip. Stephen always picks an engine that takes them to Arsdale Lake on Duck's Branch Line. They go fishing and have a picnic, and at the end of the day, the engine takes them home. All of the engines want to be chosen for the annual fishing trip. One day, James and Percy were at Kirk Ronan Station. "I sure hope Stephen chooses me this year." Percy groaned. "Every year you want Stephen to pick you, but you never get picked. Besides, I'm next in line to take the train this year." "Pah! There's no line." "Yes, there is. Last year it was Toby's turn, and the year before that it was Thomas's turn, so it's bound to be me." "How so?" "Because we all work on Thomas's branch line." "There isn't a line. This year Stephen will choose me for my bright red paint and gleaming coat. Not for a silly puffed-up green caterpillar with red stripes. Good day, Percy." Percy was cross. A few days later, Sir Topham Hatt and Stephen came to the shed. "All right, Stephen. Pick an engine that you want to have take us to the lake." Stephen looked around. The engines smiled. Each of them wanted to be chosen. I want James to take us." James smiled from buffer to buffer. Percy was very cross. So were the other engines. "And I want to ride in Annie and Clarabelle, too." "I'm sorry, Stephen, but Thomas needs to use those coaches." Stephen looked sad. "Don't you worry, Stephen. Those coaches aren't that great. We'll get some that are even better." Stephen smiled. Then Sir Topham Hatt and Stephen climbed aboard James. James left as the other engines watched with envy. Thomas and Percy were very cross. James collected some coaches and headed through the countryside on his way to the lake. James was very pleased. James rattled through the junction and came to sandy beaches on Duck's Branch Line. Stephen got even more excited. "I was chosen for my bright red paint, so now I must hurry. I can't be late." He whistled to Oliver and Duck as he passed by. A long time ago, before Duck's Branch Line was reopened and given to him for use, the line used to go over the lake like a bridge, but the strength of the bridge was weak, so when the line was reopened, they made the track go around the lake instead. But moss and undergrowth had jammed the points to go on the old track. But without the bridge, the line goes straight into the water. Duck and the other engines usually have to go slow when going over the points so they don't get derailed. James didn't know this. He was going too fast when he passed the points, and he ran straight into the lake. James laid in the lake water. Sir Topham Hatt and Stephen climbed out of the coaches. They telephoned for the breakdown train. Percy soon arrived with the breakdown train. James was lifted back on the rails. "Look! I found a big red fish in the lake!" Stephen laughed. "Looks like we got our catch of the day!" James felt very silly. Later, Percy returned to Tidmouth Sheds. James had been in the shed since he had gotten cleaned and fixed up. James was feeling bad about his accident. "Don't worry. Sir Topham Hatt isn't cross. You did nothing wrong." "I'm sorry for being cheeky and rude to you." "It's okay. And I'm sorry for being snooty and rude to you as well." Sir Topham Hatt came up to speak to James. "James, you've given Stephen one of the most memorable fishing trips. Thank you. We had a great day." James felt happy. It may have not been the best fishing trip, but it sure was one not to forget. Hello, I'm Ari. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to subscribe for more Thomas and Friends videos. You can also check out more videos on our YouTube channel by clicking the Visit Channel button. If you want to learn more about the up-and-coming latest adventures from Sodor, and to find out about the latest updates, then click the News Blog button. You can also check out the Google Plus and our Facebook page by clicking a link in the description. We hope to see you soon. Come back often for more videos.